But there is one thing that I've discovered after 20 years of research that actually can address this problem. The problem of lack of money and the lack of time and the lack of relationship and the lack of meaning and purpose in life and the lack of health, perhaps. And that is this thing called network marketing. You see, this is the people's franchise. This is the business of the 21st century. And it's only possible in the 21st century at the level it's played today. There's always a way to win in the new economy, as well as there was in the last economy, and the last economy, and the last economy. And this is it. If you haven't looked at network marketing, I encourage you to take a deep look at it. You may have heard about franchising. You may have heard about opening a retail shop. You may have heard about a lot of different things. But when you start to look at them and take them apart, you may see the truth. And I encourage you to do that with network marketing as well. Don't take my word for it. Take it apart. Do your what we call due diligence. It's a business term. It means you look and you assess. And you take it apart to the components where there's nothing hiding. You take it apart, you look at it, and then you make a decision. I'm going to encourage you to do this. And tonight I want to give you a few tips on how to do this for yourself. So first of all, you want to know that the industry is pretty young. It's a young industry, but it's a big industry. There's over $200 billion that moves through this industry every year. And there's over 200 million people involved in, I think, virtually every country on the planet. So you want to know that it's a legitimate business, and it has a strong pedigree, and it has a brilliant future. It has a brilliant future. You see, advertising is getting less and less effective. Word of mouth referral, which is what network marketing is also called, is called referral marketing, has a brilliant future. People more and more trust each other rather than some celebrity in an advertisement. And this is your opportunity. It's your opportunity to monetize this thing that you already have. You see, you already have an asset. And the asset is called your reputation. Anybody heard of reputation marketing? This is the ultimate in reputation marketing. It allows you to stand on your history and your relationship with others and offer information about goods and services that are valuable to them. And if they choose to act on it, you get the benefit. It's custom made for people in the 21st century. Why? Well, first of all, you don't need money to get going. You don't need a big bunch of capital to get started. You don't need that 100,000 or more to start a franchise. You want to start a shop? Good luck. It takes a lot of money, and it's hugely risky. It doesn't require specific skills. It doesn't require that you have gone to a certain school or have certain degrees, or you know this or you know that, or you have some life experience. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your credit is. It doesn't matter what your language skills are, your ethnicity, your gender. None of that matters. You know what matters? There's two things, two simple things, and I bet you've already got them. One, do you have a dream? Do you have something you want to do in life or have in life or be in life? Do you have something that you want more out of life? For me, yeah, I do. For me, it's the freedom to do nothing if I choose. And you know what? I get bored doing nothing. But I love being able to do nothing. For some people, it's being able to work in a community that's meaningful to you and not have to expect a return, financial return from it. For others, it's being with your children while they're young and they need you and while you make a difference. For others, it's having location freedom. Live where you want. You don't need to be tied down to a location like a sticks and bricks kind of job or a business. For others, it's the ultimate financial freedom. You see, there are people in our industry who make everything from a couple $100 a month to a couple $1,000 to $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000. There are even people who make $1 million a month of passive residual income in our industry. Now, that may not be of interest to you, or you may not be willing to do what they do for that, but I believe there's some place in there where you can find financial freedom, right? And that's all possible here. You don't need to have some sort of contact base and know all the powerful people in your community. You don't need that. You don't need great presentation skills. You really don't need that. You need a dream, and you need to be willing to work for that dream. You need to be willing to work. And I'm going to bet that you already are willing to work. You're probably already working